Okay, in this video, I'm going to be doing a trade recap from December 3rd and how I took two quick trades, one on Tesla, one on Boeing, and made $913 in 2 minutes. And before I do the technicals on those, I just want to go a little bit deeper into the top-down approach. The two main things that I'm always looking at to get a gauge on how the market is doing is SPY and QQQs. So just looking at the SPY daily, what's it doing? Nice, strong uptrend. Regardless if it makes sense or not with everything that's going on, this is in a clear uptrend. It's above some of the shorter term momentum moving averages. The 9 EMA, the 20 SMA just recently made a new all-time high, so there's no reason to fight this. And now looking at QQQ, same thing. Very strong daily chart above some of the shorter term moving averages. The 9 EMA, the 20 SMA just recently made a new all-time high. So overall, the market, very bullish. And I have absolutely no idea how high they will go. Nobody does. But when they're making new all-time highs, I'm just going with the flow and not fighting that trend. So after that quick breakdown of SPY and QQQs, now let's go into the technicals of BA and Tesla. Boeing has recently caught momentum. It was very beat up on the daily chart, had a very nice move from 160 to just above 220, pulled back a bit, held the 9 EMA, and had a very nice bullish candle on the second. And after that day, it looked like a very nice bull flag on the daily. So coming into the third, it gapped up. So it cleared prior day's high, which let me know that buyers were clearly in control. So some of the levels that I wanted to trade around was this prior pivot high on the daily, 234.20, and then also looking at the right on the 5-minute, pre-market high, 228.99. And this was a very significant level because it touched it twice in the pre-market. So if it breaks that, I think that there should be some sort of momentum pop. And Tesla had some news after hours on the second, talking about how it was going to be added into the S&P all at once. So it had a big pop. It almost kind of felt like old news. So coming into the third, it was just about seeing what it was going to do. Is it going to hold that after hours move or not? And it held up. So it just goes to show that when a momentum stock gets strong, people will find any reason to buy it. And it had a pretty big gap up. So I'm always careful to trade those excessive gaps because you never know. Sometimes they can get sold. But the only real clear level that I saw on this was pre-market high, 596.10, but also knowing that it's incredibly strong and it's still not too far away from all-time highs after a little bit of a pullback, and it held the 9 EMA. So knowing that SPY and QQQs are strong and all the technicals on BA and Tesla, let's get into the trades. So the first trade is Boeing, and as you can see, this is trading right around 228.50 pre-market. I had the 230 calls loaded. This is going to be an example of a 1-minute opening range break. That's normally a pattern that I don't take often, but the reason why I felt good about taking this quick trade is because the gap was not excessive. It had a technical level above, pre-market high, and it's very strong on the daily. So a lot of times when strong stocks dip a little bit off the open, they can get bought up really quick. So in a perfect world, I want to see that first candle be red. I do not like taking 1-minute opening range breaks when that first candle is green because it makes me feel like I'm continuing to chase. And if the first candle is red, it makes me feel a lot better about going long over the high because at least it has that technical level, which is that high of day, and having the pre-market high above. So this is a nice 1-minute candle, pulled back. The high is 228.46. And if it gets right there, that's going to be my trigger to go long. Had a bit of a bottoming tail in that first 1 minute, just letting me know that buyers are stepping in. And as it comes to 228, I'm going to get ready to go long. And being that this is a quick pattern, I'm quick to take profits. I'm always quick to take profits, but even faster when it comes to taking a trade so quick off the open. So it comes up to that high day, take it long, 10 contracts, instantly in the money, right through 229. Tape is going pretty fast. Buyers are clearly in control. Now I just want to see how this reacts at the half and whole numbers. And as this starts to speed up, that's where I'm going to consider taking profits. And any sort of weakness that I see, that's where I need to get out. So had a very quick move already coming into 230. And I end up actually taking most of the position off because that was a very fast move. So just taking it for a quick scalp, took 9 off. And now I'm going to leave 1 left just to see if this has another leg higher. So now I'm looking at the option contract price. I have an average of 317. I don't want to let that last one go red. If it can push through high a day now, which is 229.81, and start to speed up, that's where I'm going to take that last one off. But I've already locked in majority of the position and got a very nice quick move off the open. Nice bottoming tail on that 1-minute candle. Makes a new high. Buyers clearly in control. 230, had a lot of size there, got through it very fast. Tape is starting to speed up. Looks very strong. I'm clearly in the driver's seat, and I just want to see if this can go a little bit further. And if it can, how does it react to the half and whole numbers above? Next candle opens. Want to see buyers step in very quick. They are right now. New high a day, 230.67. Can it get through that? And if so, can it get to 231? And how does it react at the whole number? There was some size at 230.50. Can it get through it? Flash some decent size on the offer. Gets right through 230.50, 230.80s, 231. A lot of size at 231. Having some trouble getting through it. Any sign of a pullback, and I'll just get out. And I end up just getting out of the last piece right there for a very nice trade. And yes, it went a little further, but it's hard to catch the entire move. I got about 3 points really quick, and I will take that every single time. So now to get into the Tesla trade, had a bit of a push off the open, failed, dipped below VWAP, held the 9 EMA. It's since reclaimed VWAP, and now it's trading just below 590. I think that a better entry on this would have been at 590 because it ran into it twice before. So once it breaks that area of resistance, I think it has a chance to go higher. And knowing that 591.92 is high of day. So if it can clear that 590, the chances of clearing high of day are high. So had I been able to get long right here, right when there was a little bit of size at 590 and then it broke it, that would have been the best entry in my opinion. But I was just a little antsy and a little hesitant because right there, the tape started to speed up incredibly fast. And I got long 5 contracts right around 591.50. And I got a very quick move, but I was trying to hold this to see if it had one more push higher. And this just goes to show sometimes when you try to hold something, it can come back on you. And when it rejected that 593 area and the contracts came back to even, I ended up just bailing on this trade for flat. So I was just being incredibly cautious, but had I been a little bit more patient, I would have got a nice move and it would have been an awesome winner. But you never know what's going to happen. So I ended up getting out quick and making $63 on that trade. And that was it. Only took those 2 trades and ended the day up 913, which is fantastic. That was the trade recap on Boeing and Tesla. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.